This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Oh, it's that time of year, folks. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with, well, another game from my old collection. It's Resident Evil 4 for the Gamecube. Now, this is being played through the Gamecube, though it is, I'm using some visual updates through this, so it might look a little bit nicer than your Gamecube variation. And, oh yeah, if you wait on the video for long enough, it'll play, so you'll already tell that there will be a graphic infidelity between the movies or the in-game videos and the gameplay. It won't be anything too crazy, but you'll already tell here in a second. So for those who don't want to be spoiled on the plot of the game, maybe skip this little video. Probably, I think it's like a minute long or something like that. But Resident Evil 4. Well, perhaps I'll talk about this when I start the game. I guess we can let the rest of the video play, and then I'll talk about my love-hate relationship with Resident Evil 4. And my explanation of why I have a love-hate relationship with it. Yeah, I got some cool things, so you can already tell it's a very action-based. Did they steal that from the movie? They probably did. Because I think this came out after the Resident Evil 4 Resident Evil movie came out. Maybe I shouldn't have had that play just because, like I said, it has a lot of spoilers for the plot. It's more like a trailer, so you know what? Let's start the game, and then, like I said, I can discuss my thoughts and feelings on the series when we start the game or when we're playing. So,
Resident Evil 4.
$1998. I'll never forget it. It was the year when those grisly murders occurred in the Arklay Mountains. Soon after, the news was out to the whole world, revealing that it was the fault of a secret viral experiment conducted by the international pharmaceutical enterprise, Umbrella. The virus broke out in a nearby mountain community, Raccoon City, and hit the peaceful little town with a devastating blow crippling its very foundation. Not taking any chances, the President of the United States ordered a contingency plan to sterilize Raccoon City. With the whole affair gone public, the United States government issued an indefinite suspension of business decree to Umbrella. Soon its stock prices crashed, and for all intents and purposes, Umbrella was finished. Six years have passed since that horrendous incident. I received special training via a secret organization working under the direct control of the president. I was to assume the responsibility of protecting the new president's family.
Cornel, why am I the one who always gets the short end of the stick?
You, who are you really? Come on and tell us. You are a long way from home, cowboy. You have my sympathies.
Guess that's a local's way of breaking the ice. Anyway, you know what this is all about. My assignment is to search for the president's missing daughter.
What? All by yourself?
I'm sure you boys didn't just tag along so we could sing Kumbaya together at some Boy Scout bonfire. But then again, maybe you did.
Oh, you crazy American. It's a direct order from the chief himself. I tell you, it's no picnic.
I'm counting on you guys. It was right before I was to take on my duties of protecting the President's daughter when she was abducted. That's the ultimate reason I'm in this lonely and rural part of Europe. According to our intelligence, there's reliable information about a sighting of a girl that looks very similar to the President's daughter. Apparently, she's being withheld by some unidentified group of people. Who would have thought that my first job would have been a rescue mission?
It's freezing. So cold all of a sudden. Must be my imagination. Sorry it took so long.
Just up ahead is the village.
I'll go and have a look around.
Yeah, we'll stay and watch the car. Don't want to get any parking tickets.
Right. Parking tickets.
Good luck.
Jeez. Who are these guys?
Did you say something?
Leon, I hope you can hear me. I'm Ingrid Hunnigan. I'll be your support on this mission.
Loud and clear. Somehow I thought you'd be a little older. So the subject's name's Ashley Graham, right?
That's right. She's the daughter of the president. So try to behave yourself, okay?
Whoever this group is, they sure picked the wrong girl to kidnap.
I'll try to find some more information on my end as well.
Good. Talk to you later. Leon out.
Well, that's the start of Resident Evil 4. We're Leon Kennedy from Resident Evil 2, who was this like young-eyed, rookie cop who got caught in some zombie business, and then 6 years later, apparently he became like a dark hero badass. Apparently, like he's completely different from his counterpart back in the day, but I guess that's what time and age will do to a person, I guess. I'm not. I kind of miss like starry-eyed Leon from the first game or from the second game, but I understand what they were trying to do with this game, and like I said, I'll talk about my love-hate with this as we play, but let's talk to the Policica as we before we head out.
Forget your makeup or something?
Because Americans are pretty boys, apparently. You have anything else to say? Or
Forget your makeup or something?
okay, I was just making sure if he didn't repeat. Sometimes you get like little extra things going on in this game, so does the other guy have anything to say?
What's the matter? Did you lose your nerve?
Yeah.
What's the matter? Did you lose your nerve?
Oh man, I hope nothing bad happens to these guys later on. No, sir. You know what? I don't want to do this mission. Let's get out of here. Leon, to the rescue.
Not that way, cowboy.
That's... yeah, we got to do it. So, okay. Gameplay-wise, so I'm using the Gamecube controller for this, or a variation of. So if we want to run in the game, moving is either, the directional pad, or we can use the analog stick either way. If we want to look around, we use the C stick, either left, right, up, down, however you want to do it. Now we have a pistol here. If we want to aim the pistol, we press R2, and if we want to shoot, we press the B button, A button, and then the B button reloads. If we want to use our trusty knife, we pull out with L1, and then if we want to use it, we press the A button, like so. And we can aim and hit. If you want to save ammo, if you're playing on harder difficulties, you might be using this knife a lot, depending. Or if you're playing a knife-only run. I'm not going to be playing a knife-only run because I'm not silly like that. Anyway, if we press the Z button, we can go to our map. Yeah, this game actually has a map without having to grab the maps over the course of the game. So you can tell that the game's been streamlined from the original Resident Evils, having turned from cheesy B-horror, survival horror to more thriller, action thriller more than horror, really. I mean, there are horror elements, but that's why I feel like the game has changed, is is that. But anyway, we can look over the map, just see how big it is. So yeah, it's quite big. So we'll be going through quite a bit of stuff. And the game's decently long. I think it's like 10 hours or something like that, if I recall. Now, because of the way I'm enhancing the game slightly, there are some minor graphical glitches, mainly the pink screen that appears when I go through a menu. So it's abrupt. Hopefully it doesn't affect those that have like light sensitivity or something like that. But anyway, if you press I think it was the Y button, I believe, takes us to the menu here where we can look at our weapons. Right now we've got a standard handgun, which we're already equipped. Let's see what the description of it says. Handgun, a standard 99mm handgun, level 1 firepower, 0.47 firing speed, reload speed 1.71, and capacity at 10. And have you notice that there's like these blue blocks there? The light colored ones are obviously what our level's at, but you notice there's multiple mores. Or multiple other blocks and levels. Now, what does that mean? Well, we'll find out when we actually get to that point, but that'll be for a little while. Then we got the standard first aid spray. It's kind of weird how this game is supposed to be pretty much a whole new thing compared to the other Resident Evils, but they keep a lot of the tropes and items from the previous games, like the handgun, the first aid spray, stuff like that. There's the handgun bullets, 99mm rounds. Excellent. We can also look at key treasures. We shouldn't have anything right now. Yeah, no, yeah, weapons and recovery. You can also use L1 or R1 to swap between the menus, and we can also go to files and stuff like that as well, which the game will eventually have us go through the files, but we can always check through them. So, yeah, see, this is just what the conversation we just had with Hunnigan, yeah, I think she said. Anyway, then we can go to the play manual if you want to figure out how to play. This tells us how to shoot, and this game has a laser reticle on it, so I think there are certain versions of this game or mods or something like that you could get where it removes the laser, or maybe it's higher difficulty, something like that, where if you don't have it's a little bit harder to aim. But in this game, they make it easier to aim by having the reticle. So for people like me that may have a little bit of trouble, this will make it easier. And yeah, it's just basically telling us how to play the game. If you press A button, you can do action sequences and stuff like that. And then we can learn stuff about Ashley Graham, the daughter of the president. Ashley Graham, age 20, daughter of the United States president. She was kidnapped by an unidentified group while on her way home from her university. I guess her university was in Europe somewhere. Apparently, if I remember correctly, it was supposed to be somewhere in Spain, if I remember. The kidnappers and motives are still unknown, although there's reliable information that the perpetrator is an insider. Only a handful of people knew about this kidnapping. It's been kept under wraps mostly due to the fact that we can't determine who the traitor is. The traitor! The guys in intelligence say they have reliable information that Ashley has been sighted somewhere in Europe. But until we find out who the insider is, I don't know what to believe. Could be a ploy. We have very few leads as to whereabouts of Ashley, but members of the Secret Service and anyone else related to Ashley are being questioned by an investigation team. Even active agents are being investigated for any information. It's just a matter of time before the kidnappers are exposed. Alright. Well, anyway, let's escape from there. Okay, so now we gotta find Ashley. What's this up ahead? Crows? Let's take them out. I hate crows. No. Now, crows are interesting in the game. Well, actually, any animal in the game. If you kill them, they'll sometimes drop stuff, depending on... I don't know if it's random or whatever. So in this case, I got 500 pitas or whatever. Now, a Resident Evil game with money in it? What, are you insane? Yeah, this game does some things differently as well. I think sometimes the crows or ravens. I always forget, like, what type. You can shoot the other one. I have to be careful, though, if I want to shoot that one. Because, anyway, they can drop money, treasure, or certain ammo. Like, sometimes they can drop, like, grenades and stuff like that. I'll see if I can try to shoot. I'll shoot one bullet, but I'm not going to... yeah, I'm not going to try it. I don't want to waste too many bullets. I'll find some way to save some bullets just to make up for that. Oh, I could have gotten another one. Oh, well, it's not that big of a deal. I'll try to find most of the hidden stuff in the game, but I probably won't find all of it. Because it's been forever since I played this game. Pueblo. Yeah, actually, it's been over a decade easily since I played this game, especially this version. Who's there? Ah, it must be a local. Ah, you know how in all these rustic countries, all the locals are lovely people. Not anything creepy about them all, especially European folk. But yeah, you can... oh, if you're holding the B button, you can run in the game, which we'll be doing that quite a bit. So... And obviously to save on ammo, got to make sure to... it's a wooden box. It looks like it'd be broken. So yeah, we don't have to check these anymore because we know that the point of it is... We get a green herb, classic. I think that could also be ammo as well. I know some of the boxes in the game have certain guarantees, and others are random. So, like I said, I can't tell you for sure what's going to drop where. So, anyway, let's check this truck. This old truck's blocking the trail. Maybe it belongs to one of the villagers around here. Probably that guy in the house. All right, let's go in the house and check with the guy. Oh yeah, and this little area is supposed to be a tutorial of what things you can and can't do later on. So this is supposed to indicate action button sections of the game. Because as I said, this game is more of a thriller, action thriller more than survival horror. I mean, you still survive and everything like that, but I feel like this is made more as like a Hollywood action movie more than anything. So, it's like some rustic stuff. There are very small items on the shelf. Nothing particularly unusual here. Well, that won't take very long to change. Oh, there's a guy at the inside. Let's talk to him.
Excuse me. Sir? I was wondering if you might recognize the girl in this photograph.
¿Qué carajo estás haciendo aquí? ¡Lárgate, cabrón!
Sorry to have bothered you.
Freeze! I said freeze!
All right, our first enemy of the game. We want to slice. Oh yeah. One of the tricks in this game is to try and well, it looks like our police allies are dead, most likely.
Is everything okay?
There was a hostile local. I had no choice but to neutralize him. There are still others surrounding the area.
Get out of there and head toward the village. Take whatever measures necessary to save the subject.
Understood.
Yeah, don't care about the local dudes, which that's a good reason. So anyway, he dropped 1,100 pitas. He's not a zombie though, but he did attack us. So something's burning in the fire. Is that a human hand? Nah, it can't be. I can't tell what it is. Now, right now, there are a couple guys outside. In this first area, we don't have to worry too much. I think they eventually break in if we take too long. But for now, we're not rushed. Eventually, we will have to worry about, like, being a bit more efficient with our time. There's some old books here. There's none of them are written in English. They are speaking an actual language, but I forgot what it is. It's not Spanish. It's like some, like, local dialect or something like that. Because I believe it's based off an actual language. Ooh! Looks like they killed a lot of people. You know, all those skulls and maggots and flies and stuff like that. Skulls and maggots and flies. Oh my! I hope Ashley's okay. Yeah, she's dead. This whole mission's pointless. But anyway, as I was talking about before, in action sequences, depending on how you want to go, you're probably thinking we'll just go for the head the whole time. That can work, but you may want to try in this game. You may want to think about doing things a little bit differently. Just kind of keep it in mind. But in this game, it's because of action sequences, like I did there, where I hit the guy in the legs and I was able to kick him, which did like a ton of damage, which sometimes will finish him off and sometimes it won't. So it's a way to save bullets and stuff like that. But anyway, since we can't go throughout the flash, I can show you. It won't budge. It must be pressing against it from the other side. I guess the idea is they're going to burn the house down or something, but we never see anything like that. So there's two ways to go outside. We could either jump through the window there or jump through out on the top floor. If you jump out on the top floor, it takes you outside and past the dudes, but they'll be like right behind you. Or you could jump here, which will leave them like basically in front of you and no real easy escape. But it's easier to aim at them than trying to turn around quickly and deal with them. And yeah, as soon as we jump in, they finally get through the door. So yeah, it looks like we got quite a few people. Ugh! That was so silly when you think about when you just like kick. I was trying to see if I can get a. Okay, so I didn't finish that guy off. Okay, this is just me trying to save on ammo. I don't really need to per se, but I'm preparing for the long game here. This game is a little easier than the, well, maybe easier subjective. It's it's kind of hard to explain this game because there's no grading system in this game, so you can play however you want. And if you go to the pause menu, you can retry checkpoint areas. So at the very beginning, so if you lose like a lot of health or use too much ammo or something like that, you can actually restart a section of the game, or you can load the game from a save point, depending on how you go, or you could just reset the game. I'm not doing that, but you can retry an area if you felt like this early section you did really badly, even though it's basically a tutorial on how to play the game. You could restart it, and with no penalty to your game or anything like that. So don't worry about like getting A, D rank or by the end of the game. All you have to do is beat the game to unlock stuff, and then be in harder difficulties to unlock even more. So yeah, what happened to our... Wait, is that blood? Oh, no, never mind. I was saying, but let's go check it. We heard that noise in that truck go off. Oh, dear. Well, then. Oh, and they blew up the bridge, too. Well, we're stuck here now.
Oh, no.
Those villagers are crazy. They kill the one that probably killed themselves to drive them off, which is... It's not like those guys are going to be a big threat or anything like that. The bridge is out. I can't go back this way. Yep, so we're on our own. We have to go... Well, we were going to anyway. But, there's no... You don't play as any other characters in this game, so... just play... You play as Leon, so no switching to Claire or... Claire Redfield from Resident Evil 2 as well. No extra partner. We don't see Claire Redfield again. Oh, actually, technically she got her own game in Code Veronica. And let's see. I think Claire... I'm trying to remember the next time Claire makes an appearance outside of like the animated movies or something like that. Yeah, see, when I play tested this early just to make sure this all worked properly, I think I got an herb and money instead of just both money, so it is random. Oh, and there's no ink ribbons anymore. You just automatically save no matter what, so you don't have to carry that extra item around. So you just go to the typewriter and save it. So I kind of miss carrying the saves, but the reason those were important in the early games was there was a score based on that. But because this game doesn't have that, that is kind of a moot reason. It's almost like they're keeping the typewriter just to remember, hey, this is a Resident Evil game. But, you know. Anyway, let's grab a green herb here. So we got a couple of green herbs. Not as much ammo as I would have liked, but that's fine. I can find ways to save ammo, so. Yeah, we're going to be doing quite a bit. Ooh, some crows. Let's kill one to get, like, a treasure or ammo or whatever. Yeah, I probably could have shot that guy if I was better, but. Alright, it's like, money. That'll work. What's this? Looks like a warning of some sort. I have a bad feeling about this. Oh, you don't say. Yeah, they got ropes and skulls in the eye. What's that? Is that a wolf or something? Ugh, it's trapped in a trap. Man, I understand people like traps and stuff like that to feed and stuff like that, but bear traps are like one of the most cruel things you could do to an animal because basically it suffers before it dies. At least if you're going to hunt. By the way, you can't shoot this guy, but he'll just run away. So let's be nice and help him. But yeah, that's just an unnecessarily cruel thing to do to an animal. If you're going to eat an animal, don't make it suffer. Just put it out of its misery. But anyway, this is another tutorial to understand that, hey, this place has traps. So you have to be careful about where you can't just run around. I see there's one right there. You can shoot them to stop them. Or you can hit them with a knife, and then that'll set them off. You can, if I remember correctly, well, maybe that's in later areas for trap purposes. I thought you could, like, reset these. Maybe that's a different version or something like that. But there's, like, one over here. I think there was one, like, over here or something like that. But anyway. The guy post reads Pueblo. Pueblo no... Habla no español. I know a little bit. I think there's supposed to be, like, a red herb around here. Yeah. Yeah, the red and green herb combo from previous games. So let's go to the menu and combine that. Oh, wait. Let's, sorry, before I do that, let's examine it really quick. Sorry, I was doing the wrong button. A green herb that restores partial health. And then the red herb mixed with the green herb will completely restore health. So, but we already know that for us veterans, we know that. But I'm going to go ahead and do that. And what do we get? Mixed. Where did we get that vial from? Anyway, mixture of 2 different herbs completely restores your health. So yeah, just like the first aid spray. But yeah, because there's no score in this game, if you're about to die, use either the first aid spray or whatever. Don't be like, I can't use that because of my score. Like I said, there's no score in this game, so so you can die or restart and all this other stuff, and then you're fine. I think there are a couple more traps around here, but yeah, this is basically a tutorial and like, hey, the areas have traps. So yeah, see another trap here. You see a couple of bombs there. We can shoot them and blow them up right now so we don't take the damage, or we can go in between. However, we go in between, there's a, you just have to be careful about the bear trap there. I've never gotten the villagers to run into the bear traps. I don't even know if they actually can. Now let me see if I can actually get this guy to run into the, I have to be careful if I'm too close, I'll, nope, okay, fine. Sometimes you can get the villagers to run into the, ugh! I just love doing that. Just I'm kicking his ass. So you only have to use like one bullet. I prefer doing this than headshots because, well, let's just say I'm going to try to wean myself off of doing obvious headshots for out most of the game. You'll learn about why later. I don't think there was any other treasure around here. Like I said, I'll try to find most of the stuff, but for the most part, I'll probably end up missing a good deal of just minor secrets. Blah, blah. Blah, blah. You know, I studied and learned a little bit of Spanish, but man, it's been so years I don't use it regularly that I've kind of lost my flair for it. Same with French. Oh, well. Anyway, let's keep running on. Hey, let's go in this building. There can't be anything in there. Let's see. Yeah, usually if you hear that noise, someone's around. Now, I know there's some people there, and I know there's a guy in here. I was just trying to get him to pop out. Come on. Or maybe that's the next cabin. Come on, dude. Oh. There he is. Oh, no, it is the next cabin. Never mind. Ugh! Take that. Okay, it is the next cabin. Sorry. Just trying to... I think it's the game's not giving me the ammo because I'm trying to conserve it. So it's like, yeah, we're not going to give you ammo, dude. I'm like, but I'm playing well. I don't know, it's just kind of goofy. Just almost, I wouldn't say drop kicking them, but just kicking them like that. Just, I don't know, just is hilarious in a game. But then again, this is more of an action thriller more than a, yeah, I think it's the next cabin that someone's like hiding in between it, so. All right, more money. Let's see, more herbs. Oh yeah, and this game does keep the item system from previous Resident Evils. However, we start off with basically a full set, so later on, depending how you play, you're going to have to really mess with some Tetris style, like, messing around, but we'll see what happens. Ooh, we get a hand grenade. When I play test this, one of the birds, or one of the crows dropped a hand grenade. Hand grenade, you throw it, and it does explosive damage. Yeah, handy explosion that will detonate several seconds after throwing it. These will be helpful later on when you're fighting groups of enemies, which will happen on multiple occasions. Ugh. Well, you gotta... I love what you've done with your face, lady. Guess there's no sex discrimination here. Better find her fast. Uh-oh. Well, let's just say Ashley may not be, may not be all there by the time we're done with this adventure. Uh-oh. They're running off. I think you can technically shoot them, but it's a waste of bullets. Might as well just let them pass. Ah, it's this one. This is the one where the guy's like waiting in there. He's like, I've got you. Oops. Nope. Dang it. Messed up. Ah. Are you kidding me? Uh-oh. Better. I was going to say, better swat the gun. Oh, we got an incendiary grenade. Those are cool too. Basically just does fire damage instead of incendiary. I know some enemies in the game will be useful with this will be useful for. So a powerful explosive that blasts attackers with flame. Flame on. Okay. Let's grab the rest of that. Money and nothing. Yeah, sometimes some boxes will have nothing in it, and unfortunately there's just not much you can do about that. As far as I'm aware of anyway. It's all random. Alright, and that's it for the first section. So each major, every time you go through like a door or something similar to this, it's basically a new area. So it's the start of a new section for those who want to reset. So you have an idea. So if I reset, it would have taken me back to the beginning with the car, with the Policica there.
Leon, how you holding up?
Bad question, Hunnigan.
Sorry to hear that. I'm sending you a playing manual. Hope you find it useful.
I'll take a look at it, thanks.
I know how to play the game, lady. But I get the point. Playing manual 2. Yeah, this tells you how to reload, which we would have already figured that out already just from playing the game. Yeah, talking about how to kick enemies, or other action-based things. I don't know if it tells you how to just stun. Yeah, and sometimes they can get stunned. Sometimes you want to do a headshot to stun them, or the leg shot to put them on their knees, one of the two. And then yeah, you can change inventory screens and stuff like that. So yeah, it's basically just how to play the game. So all right, now we're in the new area. So this is where things start getting a little action-y. I mean, this game was already action-y in the first place, but let's just say things are going to take a new turn. Now, I may or may not, like, survive this encounter, because I think, well, actually, I think the first time I played, I survived, but this place can be very dangerous, because it's one of your first, what's the word, horde encounters, where you're basically, which they added this in multiple, actually, I think multiple Resident Evils afterwards, they kind of added this kind of similar feature where you get chased by, like, 1 million people. Yeah, chickens, if you kill the chickens, they drop something, similar to the crows. Yeah, a couple of people. But yeah, the main part of this is to say, hey, this is what happened to at least that guy. The guy who kept calling us cowboy. He got killed and skewered. I guess the other guy probably... I'm trying to remember if we run across him or if he drowned in the car. It's been forever. Anyway, we skip out. And then we can go inside. And as soon as we go inside, we will eventually get accosted by these guys. So depending on how you want to do it, you may want to, like, get a lay of the land before you start getting charged at by everyone. So... yeah, there's a green over there. Let's take that. I don't know how long it takes for them to follow. I think it's just as soon as you get in someone's line of vision, they eventually go, hey. Oh, yeah, and you can... Okay, I guess that's a way to not get caught is by running in around here. The reason you might not want to get, like, immediately seen is so you can kind of get a lay of the land for the eventual encounter. And like I say, if you die, you just restart the beginning of the map and just do it again. So, okay, it didn't take it very long to find me. Okay. So anyway, this part's pretty easy just because they're all just kind of, you know, slowly coming after you, as you can see there. Yeah, it won't be till later into the game when we have to worry about, like, speedy people. And these guys are a little bit smarter than your average enemy. Oh, yeah, she was about to throw her thing at us. I have to be careful about saving my ammo here. Yeah, see, they tried throwing shit at me. Uh-oh. Yeah, I have to be careful about, whoops. Yeah, doing my whole stun thing is probably not the best to do here because of all the people we're going to be fighting, so. I know, I'm probably dragging this out a little bit because the game does give us a decent amount of ammo over the course of the game. Uh-oh. Yeah, I see how he... Yeah, see, this is why you don't want to stay in one place for too long because you'll get a... Oh, yeah, you can actually... Those axes they're throwing at us or whatever they're throwing, we can actually... Uh-oh. Whoops. Got a little... too close there. Oops. Yeah, I took a bit more damage than I should have. Oh well. This is what I get for playing around and trying to save ammo. Now there are some other places you can go on this place, but really not a... Should be... Okay, I knew some guy was around me. Weirdly enough, probably the ammo I'm saving is probably not worth it. You have to be very careful about, like, if anything, the kick does do extra damage to these guys. Okay, let me just... Nope! Dang it. Dang it. I was gonna kick him and then I took too long, so... Yep. Sometimes you can get lucky and can... Oops. Oh, dang it. Man, I am playing poorly for a guy who's trying to save ammo and all this other stuff. Oh, there we go. Okay. So now the rest of the horde, I probably could have beaten those guys a lot faster. I'll probably maybe take one more bit of damage and then heal. Now, if you want to cut, you can't fight these guys normally. However, there is a bit of a cutscene if we... ow. Dang it. Well, that's one way to kill him faster. Okay, let me go ahead and... Oops. Let me go ahead and use the herb. Red herb. So, oh well. But anyway, if you want a cutscene to occur, let's go into the house here.
Vayan por detrás.
Why are these people?
Bloqueale el
What
paso.
are they planning? Chainsaw. Shit.
Te voy a matar.
Son of a...
Looks like the villagers want us dead, so let's make sure to stop. Now they will eventually get through that door, especially with the chainsaw guy. However, ooh, new toy, a shotgun. Let's take that, and let's get a grenade here. We'll need that against the horde. I mean, you could save it if you really want to, let's push this over so they don't come after us. Now you can jump out of the building if you want. Ooh, what's this? Definitely the type I don't get along with. There is a time limit with how long it takes. You can actually like just avoid all the enemies. I probably should have been hit. At this point, I probably should have been aiming for the head. Ah. There is a time limit with like how long these guys will like mess with you. So you could just avoid them. Uh-oh. Better jump down. Yeah, the chainsaw guy is your biggest threat right now, just because of how durable he is. One way to survive this is to go up that tower there, but the enemies will keep throwing Molotovs at you to kill you, so it's kind of annoying. So I have killed most of these guys when I first played this game, but it's been so long, I'm probably not going to be able to. Uh-oh. We don't want this guy hitting us. Jump down. Yay! Oh, by the way, there's a unique like thing that happens in the American version of this game outside of the Japanese version. I might show this off at one point. Not right this second, of course, but I'll eventually show it. Okay. I probably should just pull up the shotgun in preparation of the frickin' A. Yeah, Chainsaw Guy is the most annoying character. Yeah, I probably should switch to a shotgun. Just against him, anyway. He's the biggest. I do have a few extra things of ammo, so. I have to find some good spots to. I know he'll. Frickin'. See how poorly I'm playing? Like, I am sucking up big time, that's for sure. You can tell it's been a hot minute since I played this game. That's for sure. Actually, since we're. Let's see. I guess we're like back in the. Oh yeah, you can still combine. Oh, I guess you have to. Interesting. I guess they took that function out of this version of the game. I guess where you could. Oh my God! Die, lady. She took like 1,000,000 bullets. Yeah, I should have used the grenades. That would have really helped. I forgot what the time limit is in this. Ooh, a spinel. That's a treasure. I'll probably have to save here pretty soon. There you go. Finally died. Holy crap. Alright, let's pull out the shotgun since we're about to run out of ammo. So, whoops. Take that. Yeah, the shotgun's really powerful in this game too. Uh-oh. Ah! Well, I showed off my death scene, so there's that. So, yeah, his head gets cut off. In the Japanese version, I think it cuts away at the last second when you die or something like that. But that's how you die to the chainsaw man. So, yeah, not a good first effort. But I was thinking about like, if I wanted to show this now or try to save it for later. But good to show it off now. And so looks like Leon's first day on the job. He was a little over his head. If you were, will I be able to put my action skills back together again to play Resident Evil 4 and survive the encounter with the Chainsaw Man in the town? Find out next time in the next episode of Resident Evil 4. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.